What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of GNCRC Live. I am now putting the link in the chat. How you guys doing tonight? Here's Texas. What's up? How you doing? We got B. Kosh. Here we go again. We got Joseph in here. William, hello from Southeast Alaska. Another day, man. Nothing much. Fox RC. I know what you got today, Fox RC. The mini line, what's going on? And it says, yo, Facebook user, how you doing? So today we're going to talk about these new wheels that I heard somebody already got. We're going to talk about those today, guys. And we're going to talk about this little rig right here, too. I don't know how I feel about it just yet, but I do like it. I will say that. A lot of people got mixed reviews, but so far I like it. Hadn't driven it yet, but oh yeah, no problem, Peyton. Yep, no problem, Peyton. Yeah, I hadn't driven it yet, but I saw one video of it driving, man, and it looked pretty cool. Scott, what's up, Scott? All the way from New Zealand. Off work yesterday. Yeah, you off now, Scott. I'm sure you're off now. Yeah, I know, Fox. Local perks. I already know. I heard about it. That's pretty cool, man. So let me put this. I think I put the link in there already. Yep, I did. So if any of you guys want to jump on, I am on my phone doing something. But if any of you guys want to jump on, just feel free to jump on. I am getting something set on my phone. Well, how's everybody doing? Nate, how you doing tonight, man? And if any of you guys got any questions about this, just let me know. Gardner TV, how you doing? Ooh, dang, it's going fast. I just looked down my phone. Hey, Corey, you need to get the RC4 KM3. I got a set of, no, I got KR3s. I put them on 24s and Trouble B lock, no phone. They're really good. I might have to check those out. I got KR3s, I think. Yeah, I do. I got KR3s. Let's see. It's saw video. Yep. 2FM. Yep. Driving. Yeah, it looked like it was pretty cool, man. Got about an hour to go. Then a 3-day weekend. Yeah, I think y'all, if I'm not mistaken, you guys only work, 4 days anyway? I'm assuming, Scott? I could be wrong. I know some of the places over there is 4-day work week. Kind of remind me of European monster style. Kevin Gibbs, what's up, man? Trucks. How you doing, Kevin? Thanks, William. Hit the likes, guys. Appreciate that. Edge of Texas, probably. I don't know just yet. I will crawl this weekend. I'm gonna do some crawling at the local spot. I think I will, but I'll know more about it as time goes. So more than likely, I'm gonna probably keep it. I'm gonna grab the other one in just a second. I'm trying to get this text sent to somebody because I think I'm gonna keep it. The reason why I think I'm gonna keep it because it's larger than the FCX FCX24. Same time, it's not that much larger. So by the time we actually widen ours, I don't know for the guys that saw the video. By the time we actually widen ours and everything, it's about the same size. The length was about the same. I'm not really crazy about the height. And it actually looked big. I'm coming to you in just a second. It actually looked really good like that, if you ask me. That's stock. But to me, I wish you guys could see it on a flat surface. It's sick like that. Maybe it's running as a dragger. I don't know. Let me get that B&B in here. Oh, yeah. B&B, how you doing?
How you doing today?
Look at him. I'm jump over here. I'm coming back to y'all, guys. Every time I see you, B&B.
What happened?
Every time I see you, man, you got some new stuff.
That ain't new. That's been out too damn long already.
Yeah, but that's the but you got a new rig.
I know it's the hallways. I haven't even opened
version, right?
Haven't even opened it yet.
Yeah, I thought they had like the snap-on version.
Yep, I haven't even opened this yet.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Yeah, I just want to go get it today. I just got into our local hobby shop, and you know me.
Yeah, every time you get on here, man, you got a bunch of new toys.
I can't wait to open it, man.
Oh, man.
Got some new stickers too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you ain't messing around, man.
Nah. And I'm putting some T-Rail on some of my crawlers right now. My Enduro. I'm working on one of my Enduros. I'm adding some weight.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ready for that crawl event I'm going to have. This is going to be pulling them out there.
Right?
What's going on?
This weekend, right?
Yep. You see all the big pot? The pot got bigger. I got a little sponsorship. Got a little sponsorship from one of the local RC cycle art racing out here in Fresno.
Okay. How much you up to now?
Pretty big pot, man. I don't want to give out no secrets.
Oh, I got you.
They'll be very happy. Trust me, I'll be very happy. I'm very happy. He matched me for every dollar for dollar. He matched me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's Psycho Art down in Fresno, California.
Yeah,
so yeah, I can't beat that for my first event. I'm having some pretty good help out here already.
Yeah.
I hope you guys tune in.
Where are you gonna be crawling again?
Down here, it's gonna be in the valley. It's in the valley.
Okay.
We got some own private land, so we gotta throw the event because a lot of these parks they won't let you do that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pull permits. You got to have security, all kinds of stuff. So, figured why not? As long as everybody signs a waiver, pays the fee, and I got prizes. So, it's gonna be the first one. It's gonna be pretty much gonna be the first one in the valley.
Okay. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, but I thought I'd just stop in and say hi, show you the 24 scale Ultimate RC hauler.
Yeah, it's not 24, it's 10 scale, right?
But the 24 scales are gonna fit on there.
Oh, yeah, you got plenty of space for those.
Yeah.
Plenty of space for those.
Hey man, I like that box opening you did. I like that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It was late night, man. I worked. I didn't get off work till about, I don't know. I got home about, I'm gonna say it was 9:30. Then my neighbor was outside, and I talked to him for about 30 minutes. And man, next thing I know, I came in, took a shower, argued with Mazz about not doing a live. I think Jay may have been arguing with me too, and they basically called me sorry and told me I need to do better. And they was just messing with me, but man, you just don't know. I was tired.
Your video editing is coming out very sweet, very nice. Your video editing game is coming out very nice.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. That was just a quick edit. That wasn't nothing over the top. I just hurry up and did that, man. Trying to get it out of the way.
See those LCG links?
Getting it done. Yep.
Getting it ready. Or I put some in the back too.
That's the one you run in the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna run this one. This is my first LCG. This is gonna be the heavy version.
Right.
It's gonna be the heavy version. So I'm still working on it. I'm gonna put a body on it, and then I'm gonna get the light version going next.
Castle, right?
Yep, Castle.
Yep.
Castle. Yep. You're the person who got to see it. You get a sneak peek. I haven't even put it on my show yet.
Oh, that's cool, man. All the guys saw it.
Even this, no one. I only put this on a short video. That's it.
Yeah.
But man, I'm good to see you out here doing your thing, man. I call you king. King of the live out here.
I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that.
You'll get there. You're getting there.
Yeah, I'm just messing around, man. I'm just having fun with it.
Well, I like your crawler video. I seen you got a cameraman finally.
Oh, well, that was what's called did that for me? Ben.
Ben
just did that for me. Yeah.
Oh, he did a great job.
They crawl at the same shop I crawled at, so I just gave him the gimbal and the phone. Just told him to do his thing.
Yeah, I'm about to weigh these up. See what they're gonna add.
What is that?
Because the original ones are plastic.
What is it?
Kind of a mess.
I can't tell what it is. I mean, what is it? The part turn it the other way.
It's gonna go right here. See, they go right here.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell what it was. Yeah.
See, I took the plastic ones off. Plastic ones don't weigh nothing. These weigh at least about 6 grams each.
Okay.
And so I'm gaining like 12 grams on the bottom, so I won't have so
Right.
much rollover.
Yeah, it's definitely in the race butt.
Yeah, and these ones added a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can look at that too.
See that? This is my Enduro, one of the first ones I've got. So I might as well just start. It's gonna be I'm gonna have some a stock class, and then a LCG class out there.
Custom class.
Mm-hmm. Custom class and ready to run. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
What?
Appreciate you showing it, man. You gotta let us know how it goes. You gonna do live when you have the event?
I don't know, man, because I got to be the one doing the scoring.
Yeah, I know.
They were telling me just walk around with a GoPro on top of my head.
Yeah, you can do that, or a chest mount. Yeah, whichever one work for you. I guess the one on top of the head would be better though, because that way, when you turn and looking at whatever you're looking at, you get it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna also I got a little bit of stuff I'm handing out for the raffle. Got a little bit of stuff I'm handing out for the raffle out here. Just, got some stickers. Got some.
Nice.
I want to hand that up, and I got a propane tank because I know you guys like propane.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Strutt RC cut out all the gates for us.
Oh, it's the gates. Oh, tennis ball. Okay, cool. That's nice, man.
He cut them all out for us.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
And even cut out some extra ones.
Yeah, I like that.
And like I said, cycle art.
Oh, that's gonna be real nice, man.
Oh yeah, look at that. Let me try to hide. I'm trying to hide the dollars amount here. I'll just go this way. But look at that. We got 9 certificates to give out for the prizes.
That's nice, man. All money? That's nice.
Yep. Money.
Nothing wrong with it, man.
Oh no. Hey, let me try to get on you back in a little bit. I'm gonna have some issues. Someone's calling in.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for joining, man.
No problem. Good talking to you.
Oh, you as well.
Bye-bye.
All right, let me get back over to the comments. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's Texas think I'm gonna keep it. Dustin, I don't know. Chocolate, I really don't know, man. I'll try to measure it shortly. Evening, Kevin Gibbs. Let's see here. What will we got him? Peyton, I got to look at that card again, man. I'm gonna look back at that card. Almost the same footprint as the Micro Shark plus 4 axles. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know who Facebook user is, but that's what I was thinking. It really is not wider than on the rigs that we build, man. Yeah, what's up, man? She like she needs to be dropped. I agree, Gardner. I was reading some of these comments right quick. Scott says, not here. Okay, not as work 6 days. Okay. Never mind, I was wrong. CNC I got C-Hubs as my gift. I think Carl, I thought it gave me a choice of, I don't know. I got to look back at that thing. I'm gonna lay into mine tomorrow, Raptor Man. Oh, that's right. Raptor Man, you got one as well, and I know CNC got one too. Still hadn't opened my slash Kevin Gill. I like to take that flatbed off and put a off-grid camper shell. Oh, that would be pretty cool, Kevin. We on so far behind. I was talking to B&B. Let me see, can I catch up right quick? Chicken and dinner. Okay, got you. I recognize your voice. Whoever was speaking, that probably was V&B. Be interested to see what people end up doing to the FCX. Sinister, what's up, man? Peyton. I saw Peyton and Sinister. They were doing their thing. Jim, what's up? Let me see. Make sure I'm not missing anything.
What's up, Jim? Brandon? Alaska, what's up?
They just making up names with me now.
B. Koshner, what's going on? Corey's still letting people like B. Koshner in here. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? He threatened me too. We got Brandon in here from JEC. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Who did I miss? I think I got everybody. What's up, man? Ryan. Okay, there we go. Man of the hour. He's gonna let him do his thing.
Hey guys. Why you spotlighting me, man? I ain't got nothing to show.
Because I'm gonna go downstairs and get some water. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I got my water right here. Try to stay
I'm
hydrated.
coming right back.
Yeah, boys. So 3 weeks are over. You know, something happened today. UPS man and all the stars aligned. We got some fresh wheels. I'm pretty pumped about them. I'm really picky. If you ask anybody, I'm super picky. But they did a super quality job on the packaging and everything. I know this is terrible lighting. The packaging is super top notch. That super gloss card with the logos, got the full logo on the back, website on one side. It's like a dark gray on the top with my logo, but it looks black right now. It's like a super dark gray. Wheels, super clean. They're raw. Just to remind people, when I get the product page set up on the website, since they are raw, and I know some people like to powder coat their stuff and have it done by Hooker's Garage and whatnot, I'm putting his address. I've already spoken to him last week, and I'm putting his address on the product page. So if you would like your wheels sent directly to Scott from Hooker's Garage, all you have to do is when you're checking out, put his address in instead. He will then get your order, and you need to contact him, obviously, tell him your order number, your name, and he'll be able to go off of my label to be able to know what's yours and put it together with his. But I figured that way, for the guys that I know are going to powder coat them and do different stuff with them, it'll save you one trip. Instead of me shipping it to you, you shipping it to him shipping it back. We'll go straight to him from me. So B&B, what's up? Trying to keep up with this. Kenny Bell said 3 weeks are finally here. B Hoop said his money's laid out and ready. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nothing. What's up, Gardner? Peyton, mine's straight codeine, but the wrong color. But yeah, it comes right now. The holdup right now is hardware. They told me 3 weeks on hardware, guys. Scale hardware is rough right now. I've got 300 sets of scale hardware on the way, and I haven't received it yet. So I'll leave it up to you guys. It comes with hardware, normal hardware. That's another thing about the wheel. Let me get sidetracked one more time. So these wheels are like the trills where you have to put them together with just the ring. So what I had them do was drill the wheel deeper, and we used a longer screw than anybody else uses. And that way you can pretty much put the tire on this, lay the ring on top, and you can start all 15 screws if you want to before you don't have to pinch them down or nothing. And I recommend putting 4 screws in and getting the bead set, tighten them down. If you're using scale hardware, put the rest of your bolts in scale hardware, pull the 4 initial hex heads out, then replace, because those hex heads will set the tension on that ring and the tightness, the load on it. And then when you pulled the 4 out and put the last 4 in, all you had to do was snug them, just like you did the rest of them. So it's super easy. They go together very, very easy. Let's see. They are brass inner. So they are a brass inner. I know it looks silver on this light, but that's definitely brass. Everything. This lighting's terrible. There you go. Get a little bit better. Makes me look pasty white. But you got your rings, that bling bling. Standard hex on the back. Everything's a really nice machine. God, I hate this forward-facing camera. Everything's super nice, clean machine.
And let Fox in right quick. Go ahead.
Super concave.
We'll be back up in just a second, Fox.
But like I said, I'll leave it up to y'all, man. If y'all are ready for these things and don't care about the scale hardware, that's up to y'all. I don't know what to do, honestly, other than wait for the scale hardware. But if people want to get wheels as of, I don't know, as soon as maybe Friday, let me know. I don't know. You know, y'all make that decision. If I don't do the scale hardware, the price will obviously, this one's going to be a blemish. This one's going to be a sample wheel. I'm playing. So if I don't do the scale hardware on the first go around until I get it, I will do $5 less. So Big Hoop said one for Friday, hell with the damn scale hardware. And obviously, guys, I mean, that's $5 off the scale hardware. Once I get that scale hardware, I'll have plethoras of it. And you'll be able to just shoot a quick order to me and I'll take care of you on the scale hardware. Does look super nice with the scale hardware. I know a lot of people got the scale hardware out there already, so that's why I kind of given this option, whether y'all want to make the choice to let them start going Friday or to wait until I get scale hardware, which I'm not even going to say when I'm going to get them because I have no clue yet. I don't have a ETA date right now. So, Fox might have come across a deal today.
This guy. I heard about you, Fox.
Man, that's the perks of being damn 30 minutes away from me.
Being a local.
I heard about you, Fox.
Fox thought I was playing. I said, come get him. He said, man, don't tempt me. I sent my address back and he was here in about 40 minutes. But he can speak on them too. He's had them just about as long as I have, maybe a couple hours less. So
They're beautiful. I say they're quality. I say I weighed them earlier. It's 23 grams a wheel.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody did actually weigh 23 grams.
Yep. He weighed them for me. Obviously, I'll verify it, but I trust that his scale's on. Mine might be a little bit off. Sometimes there's a little drywall dust laying on it afterwards. Like, you know, it could be a damn gram or two off, you know.
What's that other thing you got sitting there, Fox?
This thing?
Yeah, what is that?
That's the new FCX.
Man, I know what that is.
That's it. With the mofo wheels on it.
Yeah, I heard about that today too.
I think it looks good with the dang monster truck tires on it.
It looks real good, actually.
It's more scale than
It is. I really like that, man.
goofy things. Even though this has got a Trail King on it, I was messing around with a different tire.
Yeah.
It still looks just awkward as far as sizing goes.
So what you have to do, stretch that tire onto that bead or cut them down, or?
But yeah, I just stretched it.
Yeah.
I stuck a scrambler foam in it and just stretched it. It's not really much to it. It's just a giant bead or giant ring. That's the factory wheel. It's just a gigantic, basically 3-piece plastic ring, big bead lock. And there's just a normal Trail King, which normally looks, huge, but you put it on this gigantic wheel and it looks like super thin.
It doesn't look bad at all.
Let me cut my dang vibrate off so I don't get cussed out by Corey tonight. I catch you on that swallow or what? Man, I wish you would have blew that water through your nose, man.
Anything's better than these little tiny tractor tires.
Yeah, man. With
Man, that's crazy.
No
hey, those be good for a damn mega mud truck, though.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. They look goofy.
But they actually soften them what they look like, though.
Yeah, they look like they were like rock hard, but
Yeah,
they're
like
actually
they're
decent
rock
rubber. It's just there's just no foam, and they're with the big ring in it. It's like it doesn't really have any give, so it's like I mean you don't really need a foam with how small they are.
B. Costner, TRD. You think I don't know what TRD is, B. Costner?
B. Costner, I appreciate the compliments, man.
What's up, Gino? Grizzly. Question for you: have you driven that thing yet, man?
I drove it at Mazz's.
He sure did.
Yeah, what's y'all think?
The slow crawl is actually really, really good. I was actually surprised how slow it crawls. It has essentially like the normal engine braking like you would have on, the stuff we have with the brake. But when you put it into high gear, it takes the brake off and it'll freewheel, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So you don't like hit the brake, let off the throttle and it just decide to do endos down your driveway.
Yeah,
because it tried to do it did a wheelie in second gear out the hole. So with the big wheels and tires on it.
Driving heels. Kenny Bill say it looks like garbage. Kenny, you'll say that until you see it in person. It actually
I think a lot of times, like me, for instance, I'll say, just because I'm so used to the 24s, but I give them credit. The body's pretty sick. The body's not bad for a hard body. It's got the little wipers on it. It's got the windows in it legit. It's not a bad body.
The headlights do high and low.
Yeah, they high beam and low beam on the headlights. I like the color of the headlights. They did like that super 3000 Kelvin yellow headlight, like old school looking headlight. I thought it was pretty cool. It's different for sure. But
it's different though. I like it.
Yeah.
It just needs to be about 20 or 30 mils longer in the back.
Like I was telling Corey, I almost feel like if they would have lengthened the wheelbase a touch in the rear, and instead of, I know they're dead set on just the cab, but I almost feel like if they would have put a bed on it, it would have relieved some room in there for them to be able to move stuff around and get it to look a little bit, even if it's a little big, it would have still looked cool. It still looks cool, but it would have looked a little more proportioned with a little longer bed and wheelbase.
Cab is just way too big.
Yeah, it's definitely a 1/18th on a 24 chassis length.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they've been stuck to that body. Because, when you look at the body, I've handled quite a few of those Atlas bodies here recently, and that just shows me why they just went and discontinued that body, because I assume they're going to go to all hard bodies if they, continue the Atlas and all that stuff.
I'm thinking I'm going to show it.
It looks like dead on almost.
Stock. What do you call it? Not stock. This one has some wider wheels on it. This is stock. But by the time, I was telling everybody, by the time you actually put, a wider wheel on it, it ain't that much of a difference, to be honest.
It's about the same.
Yeah, it ain't that much of a difference.
It just looks weird because it's got those super skinny tall tires on it.
Yeah,
somebody needs to do an aftermarket body.
Oh, it's coming.
I'm saying take a body that's out there now and try to put it on it and see what
I was thinking about the
I'm just worried about how long how the chassis set up.
I was thinking about that ProLine. What's that body called? The one that the real thin, the one y'all was complaining about.
Oh, the damn Power Wagon.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I don't know about that one.
You think it's too
narrow? It might crack.
You might get it. It might work. I'm just worried about how high up the shock towers are.
And I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like.
They can come through the bed.
What do you think about that part of it? Where the body goes on off. They said 5 seconds, man. I don't like that.
That is the biggest.
Fox can't get it off in 5 seconds. I can tell you that.
No, man, it ain't coming off no 5 ProLine. It ain't coming off no 5 seconds.
I'm like, this is.
Yeah, it ain't coming off in no 5 seconds.
Nope.
I'm like, you couldn't have stuck some magnets on it or something.
I'm gonna probably put magnets. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put magnets on mine.
Like I get what they were trying to do. Like they're trying to do like the
that ain't no good
like the newer Traxxas bodies are, where they just clip on super easy, but the clips are like way up underneath there, and they're kind of tiny, and I mean, like those things are gonna snap in no time.
Yep, it's gonna be. That's what I said on my video. And this is another example. This is the Panda, but I mean,
Panda.
you know, look at that size.
Yeah,
That Panda is just as big.
Yeah.
yeah. Man,
Maybe there's your body right there. Maybe you can steal the Panda body.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
what I
right?
said. It'd do a lot more work on that thing than it would the Panda.
I mean, the Panda does have they do have those power wagon bodies. They do have those like ones with like goofy long bed though.
Yeah, with those droopy, what's called stock. But you know, I mean, the wheels are basically, if you look at it, the wheels are almost in the same spot.
Yeah. I see it's about the same length as the Gladiator. Like the Gladiator's a hair longer.
Yeah, I got the Gladiator right here.
Yeah.
Real big because a lot of people want it.
So it's basically like the length of like an extended deadbolt, basically.
It looks like it's like dead in between.
It's like a stretched deadbolt, basically deadbolt front and C10 or
It
deadbolt
looks
rear
like the
C10 front.
deadbolt's exactly the same amount longer than the other one is shorter.
Yeah. You run like
But
4
I
links on the
think
front.
the deadbolt wheelbase would be almost perfect. Maybe, yeah, I think deadbolt would probably be about perfect on that thing.
This is just as wide, though. You look at it.
The problem is the body, and that's what I go back to. When I say put a bed on it, the reason I say put a bed on their hard body is because what they're trying to do is contain all those different parts within just a cab only. So if they put a bed and the underside of the bed's hollow, they could move some stuff around and they could shrunk the cab down. You know what I mean? They had to I feel like they made the cab big to fit everything.
They could have done like a dummy gas tank or something.
Right. I thought
Which
they
I
did
think there is a little dummy
tank.
gas tank, but it's like super tiny.
It's 1/24 scale.
Yeah, it's 1/24 scale.
But I feel like if they would have done a bed, they could have added a body, or they could have shrunk the body down, added the bed, and it would have still gave them ample room to mount everything. But the reason it looks out of proportion is not the wheelbase, it's by how long that cab is. Long, tall, wide.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's how long that cab is. It should have been shortened.
Yeah.
And the color that they got this, the one on the what's called look like a bright red. It look more.
Man,
like,
I dig that color.
I'm painting that. That's
what?
Yeah, I'm painting that.
Why?
Because I want to use that new setup I got.
Oh. you gonna be out there painting your damn work truck.
No, I mean it's cool.
Bell said they should recall them and start over.
You haven't seen it dry yet. Well, I saw film what's called, but the paint on the colors on these.
Yeah.
I mean, they just pop like crazy.
Yeah, that Panda's got that damn wet candy on it.
Yeah. These colors pop.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I like that color because it's like more of a rut, like almost like it's not quite
not a matte, but almost
that? Nah, I'm talking about the color
like
itself. It's like a red, what they call that shit? It's what they use to prime a lot of stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like the red oxide.
Like a red oxide. Yeah. Like a red oxide paint.
Yeah. What's called? I want to know. Jim want to know who's gonna make the first chassis.
Hey, if it's worth a damn, we'll make a chassis for it. But
what's going on, everybody? How you doing?
Hey, Jim.
What's up, man? What you doing?
Not much. Just thought I'd come and check out that new truck.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Well, I think, it's coming from where it's coming from, and it's their first run at it, I think they pieced together stuff they had, and
it definitely looks like that.
Yeah, it's got its FMS corks for sure.
I mean, it's a money game, right? Everything's a money game nowadays. So, if this goes somewhere, then they'll do better next time, I imagine.
Hey, Jay, don't come on here trying to correct me, and you ain't even live, man. You in the chats, man. Don't correct me. Correct me to my face.
It's like everybody wants a Traxxas really bad. I think Traxxas is just letting everybody else, shoot the gambit and see where it goes, and they're waiting to make sure it's going to be a continuing segment, of of the hobby,
I had to
not just
really, like,
peter out again. Like
yeah, I did that before. A lot of the
what was
men
that?
back in the
What's the
days.
24 everybody wants? The one that was here. It had the leaf springs.
TF2.
No.
You
The
talking
20.
about here, right?
What was like the 10 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember the damn name of it, but
Oh,
you know,
the one
I mean
that has
that.
the crazy tires that everybody wants.
No.
This was free because don't forget the company gave me.
But anyway, we all know what I'm talking about. I mean, you know, things have come and gone, you know, and I imagine Traxxas just doesn't want to waste the money. You know, let's see if this happens. If it happens, then they'll jump in the game probably. Man, Mazz, I want a set of those.
Ambush.
I'm on my damn forward-facing camera. It sucks.
The ambush. What's up, Dirt? Ambush.
All right, Gino, man, have safe travels as well.
Oh, what did he say? I didn't see what he said.
He's going on a trip.
Okay. Safe travels, you know.
Yep. I mean, I dig those axles and everything. I mean, like the axles are cool. Like I think there's some good stuff on it. It's just needs to be in a SCX24.
Yeah, well, you know, like we said, there's different parts that they've kind of, you know, pieced together from what they had to make something work. And, you know, people will buy it and it'll go and they'll decide if they're going to go further or.
Yeah.
I think this is a growing segment. I think that this isn't going away. It's a new standard. You know, 24 is here to stay, I think.
Yeah.
And we'll just see more and better stuff. I think this is ground floor.
Well, and that's like I said, I feel like I told Fox at the house today that I feel like at least it puts pressure on other companies to continue to innovate different stuff or to continue like trying to make it better.
Well, the 2-speed, this 2-speed's probably going to suck, but the next 2-speed from whoever it comes from will be better.
I don't think the 2-speed sucks. I mean, I mean, it functions, so I give that a win.
Well, I was just saying that because it's a first off, you know, so I kind of expected it to be, you know,
the next one will be
touchy or iffy anyway. Yeah, the next one certainly will be. So who's going to make the first custom chassis for this thing?
It has to stick around, man, before we can start making chassis for it.
There's 3D printing.
Yeah, I mean, they can 3D print them.
Bardo say who got the Mazz wheel? It ain't me, Bardo.
Fox has the Mazz wheels right now. He's local. He got a local perk today.
So like bulls.
Where you live again? I need to move there.
North Carolina.
So I can get that chassis.
Heck yeah, North Carolina, man.
Oh, too hot. Can't do it.
Oh Lord.
It has its days.
I think it's hot down there. You need to come where I am.
Dude, I lived in Florida a couple times in my life. My senior year, I was down there. My buddy called me up from Michigan. He says, "Man, what'd you get for Christmas?" I said, "Heat rash and a sunburn."
Bardo said, "You gonna anodize." What color, Bardo? And Jay said, Jim, what do you think about those wheels? CNC said smaller body would help. I agree. CNC.
I think those wheels are awesome, man. I really want a set, but unfortunately, I'm already broke. Mofo got my money again.
Hey, you stop going to that website and put me on your favorites on your phone. You better get them joints.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I've got my list of stuff I need and then the stuff I want. So I've been getting a lot of like stock supplies like motors, servos, different things like that I've been building up. Mofo's been doing the sale on his Torque Beast and his Buzzsaw, the second and first generations. So I bought a bunch of those. And I got a pancake and one of all of his new ones.
Bardo said the wheel of money. Yeah, I want to set it.
I appreciate it, Bardo. Yeah, North Carolina's pretty nice, man. Yeah, he said he's going to have his anodized, which that's the cool thing about them being raw. You can take them to, like I said, powder coat, anodized, Cerakote. Man, your guys will like them better raw than they will you bringing in some stuff that already has anodized on it or something on it.
Plus, I know I'm never going to win the competition on Friday night for your chassis, so I just don't even try.
Man, try. That's why you didn't win.
You gotta get Mazz to give you the cheat code for it. That's what it is.
Man, it ain't no cheat code. You just gotta be on there at 8 o'clock. It's simple.
Yeah, and then have somebody steal it out of my cart.
Jay, wait a minute, Jay. What's so speed?
They'll steal it out of my cart before I get to checkout.
Oh man, that's when I get the hate mail, Jim. I hadn't had any hate mail in a few weeks.
Well, I just figured I'd just wait for the fervor to die down, and in a month or 2 or 3, then I'll get around to it. I'll have the money, and it'll be there when I go to get it.
Even
And there'll be hardware and rim. Huh?
It's worth a shot. Hey, that's part of the hunting's part of the game, man. You gotta get it.
Yeah, but see, I went hunting this weekend, and I got, what did I get? Shit, where's my list? Here it is. All right, I bought the Crawlerworks RB1, the Hard Part Goblin, Trevor Sanders FC1, and a Nex chassis. I got all 4 of those chassis. I didn't have to fight for them. I didn't have to wait for them.
I'm with you, Jim, but you could have done mine if you just attempted it one time.
Yeah, but this was so much easier. Eventually, yours will be easy too.
I appreciate it though.
No, I will get one, no doubt. But
the wheels, the wheels are going up. I don't see them selling out in the night. Corey thinks differently. I don't see them selling out in the night.
Well, they're gonna have. Yeah, but I'm not going to have money again for a month. So
I got a pretty serious quantity of them. So,
well, I'll talk to you in a month.
well, I don't.
I'm broke for a month, man. So we'll see what happens in a month.
But I should have some more coming. So 3 weeks.
Cool. Well, in 3 weeks, that's almost a month. We'll see.
Barto said he won't one tonight.
Hey, Barto, North Carolina, I'll shoot you my address just like I did Fox, man.
Owen Rogers said you need another cheat code. I'm donating the one I got to Tony. It's a new style B lot rings for the UPWs. What am I crazy? Is that I don't Jim, do you know?
Hey, Owen, you better be on it this week. I'll be real with everybody. I'm short on stock for this week's drop, so until the following week, it's gonna be slim pickings this weekend.
Dirt for you, they only $5 plus free shipping.
For dirt, they're twice. I always mark it up 50%.
What's up, Dirk? How you doing, buddy?
I'm not 30% off after I mark it up.
Did Barto say? Did you say the wheels coming out tonight?
Say what?
Did you say the wheels are coming out tonight?
No, Barto's talking about. I thought he said he was going to come pick some up. I said you come tonight if you want to. I said I'll shoot you the address.
Got a lock. Do you know how much the wheels are? You don't know.
Cool, Dirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this first round of wheels. They're gonna be $55. Like I said, they're nice quality brass. I feel like that's super competitive in the wheel market. You know, granted, you can go buy your enjoyers and all that all day, but if you go buy SSD or any of the top or higher quality wheels, I would say I'm probably one of the cheapest in that regard.
So how much is it for the rim and the ring and everything?
$55.
Oh, with the hardware and everything?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. That's not. I was thinking more than that. Cool. That's not bad.
Hey, let's do 100.
Well, I don't know about that much more, but I mean, no, that's a really good price for. That's a really good price for what you've got there. Those are some of the best rims I've seen. They're well machined. I mean, that looks like a real rim. Yep. You know, that looks scale. That's not cheesy or half-assed. That's good.
And I tell people, so I'll get a ton of questions about people wanting to know if I'm going to make rings for them. Well, the whole reason behind everybody doing the rings is to hide all the same exact wheels everybody has, all the ugly wheels.
Right.
So on these, I did a simple bead lock because the look of the wheel itself is good enough to.
Thanks, Fox. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That's worth $55 easy.
Yeah. So we'll.
Shit. I thought you'd say 75. Honestly, that's what I thought you were going to say. Because I mean, look at an SSD or Look at what about that RC 4-wheel drive? What is it, the Comp or whatever? They want like $80.
$80.
Yeah, I think it's $80. You
So I
know,
was gonna say SSDs
and
are
that's
$30 per pair, and those are
Yep.
mass produced.
Yep.
you know, I mean, and that's every bit, if not way better than that one. So I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous.
What is Bartow talking about?
I don't know, man. Barto's on one today, man. I'm gonna keep waiting.
I think he's that guy that when he calls in sick and his boss says, "You're not sick," and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is how sick I am."
That's not the first question. That's not the first questionable thing Barto said today, but I'm gonna keep that between me and him.
I don't want to know.
What the hell Bartow talking about?
Brandon Hout said, "Plane ticket booked. See you in 8 hours."
Hell yeah.
Who's in the house?
Who is?
Who is?
Yo.
There he is, man.
TRD week.
What's going on, Hood?
Shit, chilling.
They gonna offer Mazz, we're gonna offer these in Hood Whiz Yellow.
Hey, he's already got the color there to paint on them. Hey, put Hood
Without
Whiz yellow on
one-
these and then pinstripe the truck with it.
A wizard
Good
walks
ones.
by.
You right, man?
I kid. I was on the phone with Hood Whiz earlier.
Owen, I hear you, Owen.
Who we got me drinking these during energy drinks now? I'm trying to.
Nah, you make your own choices in life, brother. I
Man, that
told
work's
you.
gonna explode, Corey. You ain't in the shape, damn he is.
Huh?
You ain't in the shape he is.
Yeah, I'm just
He's a
waiting.
wiry one.
I think every day I see.
You got to be wary of them guys, man.
I see him.
He'd like punch you in the head and then punch you in the back of the head and then punch you in the ass and kick you in the balls. You're still wondering where he's at. He's a quick one, I bet. I wouldn't mess with Hood Whiz. Plus, don't you do roofs? He swings hammers all day. No, don't mess with him.
Oh
Yeah, someone asked earlier, is the 2-speed really necessary?
No, are these trucks necessary? Come on.
It is not necessary, but you essentially have two different
Yeah.
personalities in the truck.
Right. Well, it's just the next step, right?
You get like a super slow, and then you get basically like a monster truck style, like as far as speed goes when it's in high speed. It's quick.
Yeah, if you
Dude,
put,
put mofo tires on
something
there,
to turn
change
some
it.
RPMs in it, it'd be something serious.
Did any of y'all watch 12 film video?
I did.
If you
Yeah,
watch the video,
yeah.
you understand.
Hey,
It
Pop,
makes all the sense in the world.
how's that driving with the mofo tires?
Oh, great! I say it about flipped over in high gear, just full kick at Mazz's
Yeah, it
house.
sure did.
Cool.
Sure did.
Like I was surprised.
It is a 1-to-1 replica of the roadkill wheelie truck.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was
alright.
thinking.
It'll do a wheelie.
Yeah, it was looking a little Walmart-y to me, but I like the mofo tires on it.
Man, the
Fit.
body really ain't that bad, man.
Yeah, it looks a lot better than it does in the pictures,
You gotta
honestly.
get it in person.
That
I
body's
kinda
actually
like
a
it,
pretty
man.
decently produced body,
I
man.
might just have to get one to do the mofo tires, dude. Like, just
I mean, I said it looks great on the mofo
I
tires.
don't know.
So
How strong is that chassis? Could that be a basher? Could that be a micro basher?
Possibly,
Could-
it's surprisingly pretty rigid, all things considered. Lee.
I mean, it's a plastic chassis, but it's still boxed, so it should still be pretty reasonably
I can get this
tough.
body.
How hard would it be to create a new chassis for it? You know, I mean,
We know a guy.
yeah, we know a few guys.
Somebody stay down the road.
I mean, really, I mean, I think there's potential there. I really do. I think, you know, that 2-speed transmission, that's the big thing right there. You know, we've seen everything else, but that's new. So,
And when
I
you
mean-
talk about bashing, what he was just doing, twisting on the frame, is not a bad thing. Actually, you kind of want that in a basher, something that has a little
You
You
give
need
to
some
it.
flex.
Sure.
Yeah, you need some give.
Stiff
Otherwise,
enough,
it'll
but not so stiff that it's gonna
Yeah,
snap. if you
everybody
run it into
knows
something.
like
Yeah.
the what is it the
what's up, William from Alaska?
It's like airplane.
a lot of the aluminum chassis plated.
SJTA.
Like, that's a good idea anyway. So you need that flex in there. Osborne, what's up?
I'm matching you on that one right now, there, Jim.
Yes, Bardo.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not brittle.
There was a band out of Michigan here called Silo, and they had some pretty cool tunes and shit. And there was one song that started just like that with a bong hit, and then the guy goes, "Oh yeah."
You sure that wasn't you, Jim?
No, that was a band out of Michigan here. I saw them up at a place called Harpo's in Detroit. It's an old concert theater. Well, it's an old theater that they ripped everything out and made it a concert theater. And yeah, that crazy ass place. I've been there probably about 500 times. I shattered my heel, my calcaneus, which is your heel bone, stage diving off that stage about 10 feet high.
Wow, Jim.
Man, you live a life, Jim.
Well, the whole story goes is the whole story goes I was on stage with Metal Church, and I was standing between the lead singer and the guitarist, and we were all headbanging, swinging our hair, and I seen the bouncer coming, and this guy's like 4 of me, and if he gets a hold of you, it's known. He just throws you out the back door, and you're done. And in the middle of winter, that's rough. If you don't have the keys. So so I seen him coming, and I dove, and his hand was as big as my ass, and he slapped at me as I dove, and it threw my feet out in front of me. So I came down on my left foot, all my weight. And the crowd saw me coming, and they were like, "Nope," and they parted.
Hey, I was about to say, if they saw my big ass jumping off stage, that shit would part like the Red Seas.
Well, if you go flat, they usually catch you, but if you come in feet first, no. And if you're flailing and tumbling, yeah. So it was fun.
Hey, it looked like the Fat Boys, the old rap group. Damn,
right.
If me and Corey came off the damn stage together.
Man, they're gonna look like a
and the crowd would part.
Yeah.
That crowd was vicious. I seen guys hitting people with brass knuckles in the mosh pit.
Hell yeah. Ain't nothing like in the mosh pit and doing some windmills with some brass knuckles on.
And steel-toed boots.
Yeah, that's when you gotta get your shit kickers on.
Yeah.
I had one guy hit me. He didn't have brass knuckles, but he hit me right in the jaw from the side and spun my head. And I looked back at him and said, "What's your problem?" And his eyes got about that big, and he backed off. No, he didn't have brass knuckles. No. He didn't have brass knuckles. I ain't that bad of a motherfucker. No, he just hit me with his fist, and he caught me right in the jaw and spun my head, but it didn't hurt me. It didn't really take me. I kind of went with it, I guess, probably more than anything. And I looked at him and said, "What's your problem?" And he was like, "Uh-oh." I had a guy break my nose at a party, and I mean, like, it was one of those fights where there's like 50 people standing around waiting for it to start. And I was just telling the guy, you got to leave, because they were trying to start fights at the party. And out of the blue, he just fucking headbutts me and just blew my nose out. And so there's blood everywhere. And I just looked at him. I said, "Come here." And he was like, and he left.
What the hell you got going on? You're too wild, man.
Well, when you blow out a guy's nose and it don't phase him, it's time to go. I broke my nose 11 times.
Did you know
Do you have a nose anymore, Jim?
Yeah, it's
I'm with Bardo. I think all the weed is supposed to calm you down.
I'm just really non-violent. I don't want to hurt anybody.
How do you get in so many violent altercations?
Because I'm the guy that steps up and says, "Hey, don't do that." Like, I was at a bar in Anchorage, Alaska, 4 a.m, broad daylight, and we come out of a bar, went to a restaurant, came out of the restaurant, and this guy was beating up on his old lady, and I said, "Hey, stop." We were drunk, but I told him stop. The guy come marching over, pulls out a pistol and stuck it right in my face.
What the hell, Jim?
That's a big fucking crap there.
And he's like, "What do you got to say?" I said, "Shoot." Well, what are you going to say? I mean, he's either going to do it or he's not, and I'll never know the difference. And I was drunk, so I said, "Shoot." He didn't.
Well,
He might have missed. You never know. Maybe I'm quick.
Oh yeah, you got the reflexes like a cat.
Remo Williams, man. Did you ever see the movie Remo Williams? It's hilarious if you haven't seen it. It's great. It's based on a series of books called The Destroyer. It was like Mac Bolan, only Oriental twist with a bit of mysticism and shit. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I've done some pretty crazy shit throughout my life. I settled down a little bit, or a lot.
Dang, you just told me that. Weird. Okay.
Which is it? Which
got
is
that
it?
nose. That nose got taken care of like old Mar from Home Alone.
Yeah,
That brick.
yeah, I've had quite a few of those. I cracked my skull, broke my neck twice. No, neck once, back twice.
Oh man, Jim, you need to stay at home and don't go anywhere.
No, like I said, I settled down. That was mostly before 25. Before I met my wife settled me down a bit.
Yeah.
She break your nose too?
Yeah,
No. She is the most wonderful, peaceful person. She could settle me down. She drove the demon out, man. You know, I mean, at that period of my life, you know, you just, I don't know, depending on where you come from and what you're like, and you know, you just where I came from, I just didn't ever really care. Period. You know, it was just whatever. Okay, this is the situation, and I just reacted to it. I didn't really think about consequences because I didn't care.
I see. We all see. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Well, it's just where different people come from, and if you make it or not, you know. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that understand exactly what I mean. You know.
Kenny said if Traxxas steps into the 24, he'll have one. Till then, it's the FCX24. B. Koshner said they're too busy killing it with that car hauler market.
Car hauler market.
That's funny.
We get to the comment. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, the only thing you can fit on it is the Fortec.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Don't
I
fit
would
nothing
bet you
else.
they've got stuff on the drawing table.
Probably.
You know, I mean, they're just waiting to see, you know, so that they can top everybody.
Yeah, they ain't coming. They would. I don't see Traxxas coming half cocked unless they come with that damn. They'll probably come with that 24 car hauler.
Active suspension and everything on the back of it.
Hell yeah, air and everything.
Have the bed tilt and drop.
Dude, I would buy that. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
We like these Mazz wheels, and we have to do it like, hey, take my money.
Right.
I'm on the way.
Yeah. Look what Brian. Did you go back to what Brian said there, please?
Yeah.
Any new 124th should really design within the FCX24 parts ecosystem to some extent, so that in the aftermarket be great, since many are heavily invested in the 24s already. Yeah, I mean, that would be wise to at least, you know, maybe have your transmission outputs the same, you know, and your differentials the same, you know, and hexes, go with the same size hexes, so the tire market and the rims. You know,
we already got parts that are at least ready to go, or some stuff is ready to go.
You know, I mean,
right.
I feel like
I'm
it's
sure,
the way you gotta do it.
you know,
gotta do
even
it,
if you're not exact on your wheelbase, the links would be pretty much interchangeable. You know, because if you're off by even 5 millimeters, wouldn't make a difference, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
As long as it ain't like your upper links being like 5 mil long or something, because then you get all
Right.
wonky with caster and stuff.
Sure, I mean, yeah, you know, and even if it's in the right direction, may not bother you. You know, if you're going to lay it back like some people like to.
True.
I don't
Want
think
more
you have to
casting,
keep
not
everything
less.
the same. I think if you keep the basics the same, it's probably good enough.
Yeah.
'Cause, I do like the options of doing. Like, I mean, I kind of, like I said, I kind of dig their axles. Like, I
Yeah.
think that's a cool concept. So I'm not against a different axle. You know.
What would be wise is somebody to make a really good ring and pinion that's pretty much in the same size parameters of the axial one, you know,
Yeah.
so that you know, you're not getting outside that range. I mean, you look at like on the enduro and shit; those things are so fat they look like a toy, kind of, you know. And
Yeah, them bells are huge.
you know, so if you could get down more in the range of the axial, but in a ring and pinion, I think, and I imagine Traxxas is probably setting that up. I mean, they have got to have something going on. They cannot be blind. And, you know,
they could not be getting into it.
you know, I imagine maybe Christmas, say if they started hitting us around November saying, hey, 24 people, you know, let us know about October or something so we can save for it, man. You know, it's going to be like $200.
Hit about September. That way you can get the little hype train going, get some pictures
Yeah,
out there.
exactly, you know.
Axial likes to show photos and stuff long before
Sure.
they actually send it out.
Promote it like they do games and then push out pre-orders.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
delay it.
I can't imagine they don't have something ready. And why wouldn't they do it this Christmas?
Raptor Man just said something that kind of goes with what I was trying to say, which is Traxxas has a following of a lot of people that will just buy a new Traxxas just because it's a Traxxas.
Yep.
That's true too, man.
So when they're sitting there putting out car haulers and shit just getting bought, I mean, that's probably not, you know, they're probably making, I'm sure they're making money hand over fist. So
I'm waiting for them to make an actual like 18 wheeler of for the X Max.
Yeah, Jesus,
That'd be huge.
I love this. Some bitch be large.
Well, if you take the rims off and you put on like a transport tire, kind of like that new FCX looks like.
Yeah.
If you put some kind of rims like that on there, you could get it in there.
Yeah. I'd like to see somebody put some tires on an X-Max like that and go drive it.
Well, how hard do y'all think it would be to just scale down an X-Max to 24 scale?
These days,
I think you would have to start from scratch. I think if you're going to be Traxxas and go into it, you would be probably starting from scratch.
Yeah,
another thing
really
everybody
popular for
knows.
the most part.
Another thing everybody knows about Traxxas is they're going to be they like having their own aftermarket.
Yeah.
So if they're going to say we're coming with a 24 scale, more than likely
like
they're not
iPhone.
going to care what Axial or anybody else does. They're going to come out with proprietary stuff because they want to be able to make that aftermarket. And then you'll be able to buy it in blue or red anodized, anything you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, because I'm not familiar with Traxxas at all.
I am from the T-Max days and having a few T-Maxes. I got a couple buddies with X-Maxes that we'll go play with.
Got a Stampede, a Rustler, a Slash, a
I had a
T-Max.
Rustler.
There you go.
Actually, my first car was a Rustler.
I mean, I've looked at their stuff and I know the names, but I've never owned any of their stuff. And, you know, I'm not a basher. I used to race the, like I said, like the RC10 GT for a while and different stuff like that back 25 years ago.
Right.
And then I got out, and then they had that smaller scale based on the same truck. And I got that, and I actually started messing around and trying to turn that into a crawler. And I had the Losi Mini LST, and I set that on fire trying to crawl that.
The Losi Mini LST, the blue truck one.
I had the green one. It had the two motors and the two the twin servos.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I was trying to crawl that, and I had a big rock pile set up and shit.
Came out just after the mini Bs, the mini Ts, not the Bs, but the Ts.
And so after that, that was what like stopped me the last time I was in RC, and that was like probably around 2010.
That truck actually had a good aftermarket for it. I had mine all aluminum alloys.
See, I got it right when it came out, like brand new.
Yep,
You know?
same.
And I beat it up pretty hard and set it on fire accidentally. And yeah, it was a good time, but
Yeah, the tires,
Then I was-
on that were pretty cool.
yeah, I've got it if y'all want to see it.
I
It
think
was
we
just
should
the
put a
ESC I
donation
set on
together.
fire.
I think we should put a donation together to get Jim and Hood Wiz to hang out for a week and see if they both make it out the other end of the week. I just feel like they both got like the wildest stories. And
Jay, you
I
got work in the morning?
100% believe every one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. There it is.
Hey, that's all right if you don't believe me.
No, I
I
do
think it's
100%
awesome.
That's what
believe
we said. We do believe you.
Had the blue one.
I've had people tell me I was full of shit many times. I wouldn't lie to you. What happened really did happen to me. It's all good.
100%. I believe
I
it.
was working on this. It was a steel cage for this truck when I set it on fire. But yeah, the ESC's gone, but that's the truck. There's the tires for it. Get that out of the way.
You can rebuild it, Jim.
Sure, I
Yep.
could.
Those knobs are. Those
That's why I
knobs are
still
really
have
hard on The truck
Oh,
is
here's
really a
the
nice
ESC.
truck.
Yeah, that's all melted. Yeah, it had twin motors, came with heat sinks on them.
Damn,
Yep.
Jay.
Yeah. Don't know why they didn't
servos.
continue it, but yeah, that trans would probably work, Jay. And that's 1/18 scale.
It came with 3 differentials, so essentially one-wheel drive. Yeah, it was stupid. That was the first thing to go was the diff and the center diff.
It always spun the wheel that was hooked up though, right? I think people built differentials just to make people hate their life in certain situations.
Well, I think it was because people were like, "Oh, it's got another diff, buy it." And I was like, "Yeah, that's the first thing I'm taking out." Matter of fact, when I bought it, I ordered it up with because they had a diff removal kit. So when I ordered it, I was like, "Yeah, send that too." You know.
Follow me or plug.
What up, Jake?
What's up?
How you doing?
Hanging out.
How you doing?
I'm alive.
That's saying a lot for you.
Wow, man, you better like settle down.
Right.
Look at this
What's
stupid
up,
camera.
Uncle Woody?
Fucking it's crooked.
That's all right. Yeah, same one over and over. I agree with it.
That's true. They say Trax has been selling the same handful of trucks it seems like forever. I wonder how many rustlers or fucking all those like common trucks there are out there. They probably sold millions and millions of those things.
Millions of them, and they barely change them.
Yeah, it's basically the same truck since like whenever in the 90s it came out.
Yeah, even when they finally came out with the brushless versions, where you can buy the brushless RTR, it was the same fucking thing.
It's just the bare minimum effort.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's one of those deals. Like if they
I'll tell
keep
you what,
buying them,
I-
just keep selling them.
I used to love bashing my Stampede, my Rustler, and I think about the only things I ever had to replace is if you hit the curb, man, you were replacing that arm in the front.
If you hit the curb.
But that was about it.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was like every RC ever, man. Hit the curb, bam. I had
in
what was it,
racing,
Tamiya?
that's pretty much the only part you break is the arms and the pins, and maybe the shock.
You're right, Barto.
I had a Tamiya Frog back in like 81 or something. And I mean, I broke A-arm after A-arm after A-arm. One off my dad's girlfriend's ankle.
I had a radio station.
Yeah, she was pissed.
I believe so.
There's a man of 2 words. Yep, that's him.
They had a dude on Ridiculousness earlier today that he was driving an X-Max actually at full dig, and it hit him in the feet and knocked him into a flip. Oh, I bet. I mean, it was full dig when it hit him. It was one of them deals. You ever been driving a truck towards you and you get the steering backwards, and then you're like, you have to turn into Deion Sanders to try to juke it, you know. But he bobbed when he should have weaved. You know what I'm saying? If you get my
Zigged when he should have zagged.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what does one of those weigh, man? What does one of those trucks weigh?
Way too much to be hitting me in the damn ankles.
Well, I mean, are we talking 4 pounds, 5 pounds?
What, X-Max?
X-Max.
I don't know.
10
But I know
scale
it's
slash is the 2-wheel drive slash is 5 pounds.
It's got to be way more than that. It's got
Oh, okay, so we're talking like a bowling ball to the ankle.
We're talking a good 25, 30 pounds.
Oh, you're getting
shit.
hit with a moving fender block. Yeah, it's like 35 pounds for gas powered T-Max.
Oh my gosh, no shit. Yeah, and then the kinetic energy. I mean, you're lucky if you don't have both your ankles broken for sure.
An 8S X-Max can do an easy 70, 80 miles an hour.
It's 20 pounds
at full speed.
20 pounds at 80 miles an hour. We got any fucking engineers in the house, man?
X-Max wide.
Yeah,
I think that's like broke, right? You're
right
broken.
over here. That shit will take you back to 1985.
Right. That will break your ass.
miles an hour and 20 pounds. So you'll be seeing old Doc in 85.
There you go. Uh-oh. Oh, God damn it.
Bitch is 30 inches long.
Well, that's why when they built the Summit, they made it so slow. Because it was so big and weighed so damn much that if that thing had hit you, it was going to break your ankles.
Yeah. Well, that one would break your ankles. 20 pounds, 80 miles an hour. Shit,
right?
My DBXLE is 30-some pounds with the
yeah.
Shit, my Techno is 8.5 pounds. And if that thing hits you, that thing's gonna hurt.
Do they come with a warning like don't let your kid drive this? He could kill himself.
No.
Anyway.
I'm not saying. I mean,
they do put an age limit on it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, it's up to you and what you do and let your kid drive it, of course. And, you know, it's on you. But, I mean, I would just think they probably, now in this day and age, shit, you know, they can't make your coffee too hot. They got to have an age limit.
Right. Well, there's at the track I run at, there's a family that comes down from Kansas City. And their little girl's only 9 years old and drives an A-scale nitro buggy.
Well, I mean, now in a controlled environment with a track, and usually tracks have barrier systems, and I mean that's an entirely. True. I'm not talking about out in the yard running around, you know, like we're talking about the guy run himself over.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't give him anything over like a 10 scale Traxxas, and that'd be on the learning
like
setting.
TRX4, TRX4.
There you go, training mode.
But that's the whole responsibility of the parents and the people involved. If you're going to get a kid involved, you best be there until they know what they're doing, you know.
Right.
That's true, you know. I mean, that's our responsibility as the adults handing it to the kid.
Yep.
We're going to make sure they know what they're doing and safe.
Right.
I remember helicopters and airplanes back when I was a kid, nitro airplanes, and starting it with your finger.
In my field, a lot of guys don't have the starter where you put it on the end of the prop.
It's a lot different when it's a bunch of 12-year-old boys doing it. Not an adult in sight.
My friend Jeff, matter of fact, he bought one of the smash sets. He cut his fingers off at the what's called.
There we go.
Yep,
I got a rubber cone that goes to my drill, and that's
the best thing to use. That's the best thing to use.
Nowadays, yeah, of course. Like back then, a drill was a thing you plugged in the wall.
Yeah.
Well,
it weighed like
also we had back then too. A lot of them behind the prop, there was a spring load and then a prop. You wind it back and then let it go, and the prop spins out and starts.
Okay, I remember them too.
Yep.
We didn't have that one.
So that
We had the
that
one
sounds
you
like
were
it didn't break
probably
at all.
supposed to. You were probably supposed to wrap a cord around, but the cord was gone, so we were like spinning it with our fingers.
That's another trick. If you don't have like a cone flush to the body, you just run with no cone. You can usually
Right.
if you can get a little shoestring behind the prop there
Right.
on the shaft, you can get it to do it. But
Yeah, we didn't know that trick either, so we were just a bunch of kids who had a hold of an airplane and some fuel. And
It's gonna fly today, regardless. It's flying today.
Well, you know.
I just went and got the damn fire extinguisher.
Huh?
The room's on fire because there's so much smoke in here.
I'm gonna get up off of here and jump myself up and chat.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
We're gonna get a ball here in a little while anyway.
Later,
Have a good
guys.
one.
All right, who with?
All right,
All right.
Hey, Jay.
What's up?
Hey,
How you doing, bud?
I'm good.
how you doing, bud?
Good, man. Good. I missed you, man.
Why?
I mean,
Because his sights were off.
All right, this is weird.
Come on, that was a joke, man. So anyway, what are you doing with that thing lately, Jay? You got an interior going in, or?
He's got a light board on that joint.
Other than that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Jay, in
that's
that.
always have interior in that.
Dead center of your
Oh, I'm sorry. I
screen.
didn't realize you had an interior in it, man. Well,
Hey, what tires are on that?
could you tell me about it? Let's
Those
see.
tires.
And everybody is interested in that truck. Let's see it, man.
Yeah, you did change some tires.
I just like asking him because he'll point at them.
Yeah, I'll be like, what the?
Hey, what color's your hood right there?
Yellow.
This one?
Yeah, no, not that part.
Yeah.
The other part.
This one?
No, further back. Yes.
Is that the sticker? That stock sticker? Yeah,
Oh,
I've
okay.
got that on mine.
Okay.
That looks good. It looks good. That sticker kit on that color, yeah, that matches up nice, man. I dig it.
Cool with his yellow.
Got that spare servo horn underneath it?
White servo horns matter.
Jay
man.
keeps white servo horns on deck. He's got one underneath the truck. Don't even know it.
It's emergency. Just in case.
It's just there in case the other one falls off.
I thought that was radiator fan, man.
Radiator fan.
Haven't you ever seen anybody do that? They take
He
the
probably
fork
had it out
prong
because
and
he's going to
on.
put it on. He's probably going to put it on that new Outrunner he got as a propeller on the back.
Oh, I knew he had something to tell us. That even kind of matches up with the body, don't it? A little bit.
Yeah.
Put some skis on that, and man,
So you trying to go skiing?
yeah. Put some skis on that
You got
truck.
his attention real quick.
Hell yeah, brother.
That ain't right.
Yeah, but this ain't that mofo.
Oh, really? Now he's got
Nah,
secrets.
That's Okina.
Huh.
$13.
Huh.
Did you get the shaft cut down on it there, Jay?
No, I end up I made this one first to go in so it'd work. Then I'm just knocking the shaft out and flipped it.
So you did flip it?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's got like a 3-step. It's got the threaded,
Good.
then the portion that goes into the orange
What
part,
do you mean?
and another fat section that goes through the bearings. But you just run a longer screw on there and tighten that fucker down.
Look at it, man. That's legit. Milk it. Hell yeah. That thing
It
looks
does
like it runs
fit the-
pretty smooth on just freewheeling.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. It's just I got to get a bigger pinion for it.
You like the size of it?
That's what she
Yeah.
said.
I knew it was coming.
Sorry, man.
It's awesome.
You just got to it before I did, Jim.
Yeah.
You asked him was an engineer online. There he is.
And what do you say?
There's an engineer right there.
This guy.
Oh, Jay, I didn't realize you were an engineer, man.
Yeah.
Did you do the math? 20 pounds, 80 miles an hour.
That's 2,000 pounds hitting you.
Okay, I see. That's what I was asking. Thank you, man. That's awesome.
That's the weight of a vehicle.
Right. So there you go, people.
Give him the
Enough to
equation.
make your
Jay.
legs
See?
fall.
This is why you all came tonight. You wanted to learn about that. We just taught you something.
How'd you come up with that, Jay? You got the equation for that math?
Yeah, it's 20 times 80 plus hauling ass equals 2,000 pounds.
See, we told you not. We taught you not to trust Jay. That's what we taught you.
It's hauling ass
No,
like
I imagine it's probably something like that.
right? Does hauling ass hold a value like pi does?
Yeah, pie's what, like 13 point something?
No, 3.14.
No,
Yeah,
they come in
kinda
a they come in a
wanted to
tin, man.
I wasn't there that day in engineering school.
Pie aren't square. Pie are round, man. They come in a tin.
Yeah.
Have whipped cream on them.
Yeah.
Usually come out the oven.
C-Dove said it's 5,800 joules. I wonder what that calculates to on the flux capacitor, though, man. That's the only thing that I'm curious about.
That's the only thing.
We'll go stand on your tub and try to hang a mirror.
I bet Hood Whiz looked like Doc trying to plug that fucking power line up on top of the fucking clock tower when he got hit with that goddamn pole voltage. Doc!
Great shot.
Have you seen the movie Home Alone?
Yeah.
It's been a while, but yeah.
The one dude's name when he was getting electrocuted.
Marv. Marv.
Okay, yeah. Damn, that goes
I
back.
just made a reference to Home Alone a little bit ago about
You see his damn skeleton.
Jim's broken noses.
Yeah.
You remember when
Hey,
Marv
Jim.
got hit with that brick off
Yeah.
the damn ceiling?
What body part haven't you broken yet? Your ears?
No, I haven't broken my ears. No,
Hey,
I haven't even blown an eardrum.
Man.
That is one thing I've pretty much protected. All right.
I almost broke a
haven't
rib today at work.
Ooh, ribs are bad, man. I think I broke about 8 different ribs
Crack, huh? Fell off my
a couple different times. I broke 3 one time, and then I think 3 and then 2. I think it was 3 different times.
I ain't never broke nothing but wind, man.
Well, you better knock on wood, please.
Right? Shit, I've had
I was
my
using
nose broke, my
torque
arm
gun that
broke,
weighs like
my
100
elbow
pounds.
broke.
It's on a crane. I was torquing
Me.
the rear bolts that hold the drive axle to the forklift, and I accidentally pushed a button, and it freaking kicked sideways.
Ah, and you
I
caught
knocked
that
my
right in the ribs. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's super torque there. A lot of torque.
yeah, it's 860 Newton pounds.
Yeah, there you go. See, that'll move. I mean, it's hard to imagine if you haven't dealt with that kind of torque. I mean, it's just one of those things. It just moves. I mean, you can't resist it. It just hits, and you're just done. You know.
Well, if you're gonna use a ratchet wrench to break that bolt free, it takes a 7-foot ratchet wrench with 2 guys on it just to break it free.
No,
Yeah,
it takes 2 guys if they're like you, Jay.
Not really.
You always had to ask for help. Hey, Billy, I need some help on this boat.
Nope.
I'm giving you a
Just
hard
spit
time.
on it.
I told you, man.
C-Dub
wiry
said
guys.
5,800 joules equals 4,300 foot-pounds, but I still don't answer how many gigawatts it is.
What
Is
is
that
it?
1.21 or what?
1.21, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
I think it's
about right.
1.21. Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah,
number.
sounds about right.
That's where I like my flux capacitor to run.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying.
Unless you've got it inverted.
No,
You know.
I run it straight in. I don't run an inverter.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She's been lying to you.
Hey, I always told my girlfriend I liked her because she could lie to me with a straight face.
Well, good. That makes your life a lot simpler, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right?
You know, you're as long as you feel good about it, you know.
Yeah.
What was it Billy Crystal said? It's better to feel or to look good than to feel good.
I'll say J it up on the hood. They always rough on them about the J and them stuff.
Hey, C-Dubs also put in the full equation of whatever we're trying to figure out.
80 by 20. What'd you get, man?
5,800 joules.
So 1.21 gigawatts. Is that what it is then?
Depending on what kind of joules they are, you rich as a mug.
Chinky Black, what's going on? He said, "What are you smoking on, Jay?" Who will say I had a hat on? You had a hat.
You had a thinking cap on.
Whoa! We can't have Jim Ellen out over there.
Jackie, yeah, that's I was about to tell him, this Fox has one over there as well. Picked up
Fox is muted right now. He must be working on something.
Oh
man,
yeah, I wasn't trying to kill you.
Dude, are you trying to die from that damn ghost?
Huh?
How do you drink them things?
Who is it?
Is that like the candy flavored ones?
Yeah, it's a Sour Patch.
Oh God, I feel like I'd have a heart
I had
attack.
one of those.
That's delicious,
The
man.
old bastard.
Look what Jay drinking.
I sell that at the
I
shop.
ain't
Well,
drinking
wait a minute now. Doesn't that kind of fit though?
Grumpy old B word.
We sell that at the shop I work at.
Did you just say grumpy old B word?
Yeah.
Grumpy old bastard.
I don't
Hey,
know.
but he'll say GD and MF are on the dang phone all day long.
All day.
Yeah, it says the F word.
Yep.
It says the C
They
word.
got another one that's the one-eyed turtle.
Yeah,
No way.
That's pretty good though. That is good. Damn, Fox beat me too high.
I'll leave that one alone.
Go ahead, Osborne. I'm sorry.
Huh?
What? Damn it.
Oh, I'm good. Sit out, went did some crawling today, found a park that is more 10 scale, but you can run a 24 scale out there.
Jay was
Climb
out
all
there.
over everything.
There's like an alternate route and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Fine line.
What'd you
But
say, man?
it's like
His damn 10.5 scale
a
here short.
big ass area of nothing but concrete chunks and bricks and all kinds of stuff thrown out there. I sent Jim some pictures earlier on Facebook Messenger about them, or when I was out there.
Okay, did I respond?
Yeah. That was when we started talking about the
It
semi.
was 2
Jim.
minutes ago, Jim.
All right, now I remember. All right. I
all
wasn't paying
coming back
attention to the background. I'm sorry. I remember now. I just didn't remember what we were talking about then.
Yeah, I got a couple of videos that I'm gonna post on my channel.
No, we were talking about a truck, and I was paying attention to the truck. I wasn't
Right.
thinking about what was that going on behind you. I'll have to go back and see. But yeah, that did look kind of bad, didn't it? Hey, I have those moments.
I think they stayed up late. he stayed
Then
away.
it sounds like you haven't smoked enough. You better hurry up.
Yeah, I know. I need to straighten
Slack.
some out.
If anybody missed it, Jay was on live the other morning at like 4 a.m. I can attest that it was an amazing live. He
Same.
did well. And man,
He had to go to work.
yeah, he went to work. He sent me a picture to prove it when he got there.
I ain't think he's gonna make it. I honestly didn't think I don't know how he did that.
Worst part is he was driving to work, watching another live. It was in burner accounts live on Instagram.
God.
He did that.
Oh man.
Hey, don't go to work drunk. Okay,
Yeah, we know.
makes a long day.
It's like
Yeah.
life lessons from Jay.
Did you get in the
Just go to
fight?
work high.
You get in the fight?
Just go to work high. It's okay.
Nah.
I mean, everybody else does.
Might as well.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't get in the fight, did you? Oh,
I don't
Man, I'm
know
not
too
a
many
violent
people
person.
that.
Why do you think I'm a violent person?
Yeah, you know why.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
Just don't piss me
Yeah.
off.
Quit trying to lie to us.
Don't take much to piss you off, though. Let's see here. Hey, Fox. Will the shocks lay flat on the links and mount the screws on the chassis? I guess he here. Let me pull you up, Fox.
So there ain't really nowhere to mount other than like right here, and I don't think you're
That's
gonna get
perfect.
any type of anything.
Perfect.
Mazz is gonna be producing some parts pretty soon. For
I
us.
say Mazz I'll have to get Mazz to print me out like some angled, have them bolt in the stock hole or something.
Yeah. Those things are like they're reinforced though, right? Like the shock towers themselves kind of like
Yeah, it's
have
like-
like another almost like an angle iron type piece.
Yeah, it's got like a
Yeah.
piece behind it.
Yeah, it didn't look bad.
It's much better looking with the, or as far as much more scale looking with the gigantic fenders off of it.
Yeah. Oh shit, you took the fenders off?
Yeah, you took the fenders off.
Oh, they just come off? Hell yeah.
They bolt on.
Damn.
Oh,
Just
hell
don't
yeah.
unlock.
I like that.
Come on now. That is a good option. Yeah.
So then you
You
can
can still use like the rock slider part of it.
no, it's all molded together. Where the
Yeah.
Oh
goofy
damn, you'd have
clips
to
are,
cut that
too.
all up.
Well, it wouldn't be that hard to modify.
it's kind of nice though. You can then come in and cut. If you want to thin the fender out or just run the little filler panel, and you can basically just run it as like a small piece of rocker.
Yep.
And just a
Or
filler
you could
panel
use
or
it as a
whatever.
template
True. You could do styrene or
or
tubing
3D the way, yeah.
3D. I say, I could send this to the old Raptor man. Maybe he can scan it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, RC boy just messaged me, Corey, and said to send the link.
Oh, my bad.
Here's Raptor Man right now. Hey, Fox, will the shocks lay flat with the links and mount to the screw on a chassis that looks like it's about the same distance away?
Yeah, let's try. Let's say. I don't think it will, but we'll try.
There you go, RC boy.
So, Raptor Man, what do you think? You think you could grab one of those fenders and scan it up and make some modifications?
I was talking to Mazz about that earlier. He needs to get with some of the guys that do like the hard bodies and do all the
I'll
pinch
have
and
one to
everything.
scan tomorrow, brother.
Oh,
There we go. We have an answer.
He got one on the way. Raptor told me earlier today.
Yeah, well, Dusty will be hooking us up.
Especially like the
There it is.
Toyotas.
What's
and
up,
like,
RC boy? How you doing?
What's up,
What
RC
up? How
boy?
are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, especially like the Toyotas and stuff like that that are, almost impossible to find.
Yeah. Well, see, I've got that Toyota that I pinched the front end in that. And I consider Dusty a friend, so I would be willing to actually send that to him. And, it's all modified and been changed from the original. I don't see where that necessarily would be any kind of infringement necessarily.
Dirk said he came downhill. What is happening there, Dirk? Is it flipping? Is too much weight, or is it what gear you in?
I'm surprised Dirk ain't on here.
Dusty.
Didn't they say in high gear it has no drag brake?
Yeah,
and
it's no
low gear?
trans brake in high gear.
Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe.
High gear, yeah, it's just gonna keep rolling.
We'll just leave that one alone.
That
Hey,
sounds like it's in
JPF, I
the
appreciate
ESC
the kind
settings.
words about the chassis as well. Appreciate the
What?
support, brother.
I said that kind
Hey,
of
look
sounds
what
like it's in
Dirk
the
said.
ESC.
Wait, go back. I was reading that.
We just read that, Jim.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I got it. That was just
Did he have it in second gear? I mean, high gear.
Hey, Fox, what were you trying to do on the axle and wheel setup?
Me?
Nah, look at you, man.
No, or who? Yeah, no, my bad. That's not Fox.
No, I was talking to Raptor, man. I'm sorry. I was saying he said he's going to scan everything, so he's going to have an answer for all kinds of things for us.
Yep.
Scan the world.
Well, I mean, there's a immediate answer as to can we get modified parts we want for it? Yeah, right now.
I say, yeah, that's one way to quickly prototype stuff, but when you can literally just scan it.
Yep.
Well, Dusty is the man. He's got a lot going on over there, and
Put a damn shirt on.
I say,
I think
Get your
he's
lights together, RC boy.
I think he's really going to help us a lot with a lot of things like
That
this,
mug
you know.
is super comfortable with on here.
And then he's got so many ideas of his own, you know. I mean, that's a whole nother part of it. If you haven't talked to Dusty much or anything.
I haven't. I was actually talking to Mazz earlier about needing to get in touch with him.
Well, he's
It will
he's
fit
a
to
really
the
cool
hole, but
cat.
it's flat.
Dusty is busy. That dude is busy.
What do you say? He stays up like 36 straight hours, works his ass off, sleeps like 4, and then goes back at it.
That's normal for him.
Well, but it's a rush period right now, he said, you know, it slows down.
Dusty is super busy.
But he does have a lot going on. He's a really good designer.
He jump on the line sometimes. We should jump on them. Dusty is, man, that's busy. Did you see the big
Good job, RC boy.
Because my phone's not
What
on.
up?
Just a second.
What up?
Hey, Matt.
Hey,
I went,
RC.
I went to the hobby shop to get some wheels and tires for your chassis.
Man,
What you get?
Tire axes and some brass wheels.
RC boy, that's some new wheels.
Dang.
Right, you place the order on.
Yeah.
Some new wheels.
You better get hold of your mom real quick.
Hey, you better put them things back in the package and go return them tomorrow. Say, man, I got these home. I didn't realize they was brass, man.
I got them.
Well, hell, he's in that position where he could be like, Mom, you got something I could clean up?
That don't always
talking
work.
about these?
He just shook his head, yes. You guys forgot that age. I didn't forget that age. Like, you really want something, you know? You got a cool parent.
Clean the horse field, let out the horses.
There, see, he's got a lot of chores he can make money on.
Mm-hmm. That's heavy duty work right there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, look at this guy though. He ain't no punk. He's up here hanging with people that are well over his age and learning, where most of his friends are busy playing video games.
I don't like video games that much.
Wow, what a great statement. But you know, put a lot of effort out already, dude. You can see it's obvious. So
Not too many kids would say that.
I can't wait.
you know, he's busy. He ain't got time for it apparently. So that's a cool thing. Good job, man.
Thanks.
I mean that. I'm not joking. I'm
Yeah.
serious. That's right.
For real.
You're doing it right. I'm not teasing you. I'm serious.
I don't know.
Yeah, he snuck that Mazz chassis in the other night.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did.
Hell yeah.
He told us
Good
he
job,
was
man.
asking for it for Christmas and then had it a couple days later.
Yeah, good job, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was
That's
smiling
awesome.
all huge when he had it on here the
Yeah,
other
I'd be
day.
smiling too.
Hey, he
Can't wait
kept
to
it
get
for
mine.
me. He sent me a DM with it, and I didn't even know he got one.
Would you slide it in under your sister's name or something?
Well, I just know him as RC Boy, but I now know who he is.
Oh, okay, I got
And
you.
I'm really good with names, so like once I like remember a name, I'm pretty good with it.
Man, I need to have you make a list of all those people. I can't remember their names. I'm horrible,
man.
I'm so bad. I try real hard though.
I like how you said make a list. I barely can write. I don't
You
write.
know how old I am by my language, man.
No, you just beat that keyboard up like it stole something.
Hey, I came from a business where I type nonstop all day, every day, and luckily I could type because the other mugs that were in that same business, them old finger jabbers, man, God, it was like they hated their life.
That's me.
Hey.
When I was in school, when I was a kid in school, the only reason you learned to type is if you took typing class with a typewriter. Well, I mean, none of the guys took it.
So, I took it. Hey, we took it because all the girls were in there.
Exactly, yeah. All the girls were in typing class.
Right.
I don't know. Nobody I knew ever took typing. Matter of fact, I didn't know many girls that took typing. There wasn't a whole lot of people that took typing.
It's an extra credit class.
Yeah, I took that shit like 2 years in a row.
I'm not fast, but I'm not slow. I can get it done going like this.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I get it done.
All my learning came from Pornhub. Trying to get them descriptions typed in real quick.
No, I graduated in '88, and that was like the cusp right there. It was like all the way up till then, computers didn't matter, and they didn't teach us anything. And then all of a sudden, computers really mattered. But those of us who were already gone, I was working in factories, and then I went on to welding, so I never had any reason to even touch a computer all these years.
There you go. B. Costner said he learned on a typewriter.
You learned on typewriter too?
I did too. I learned how to do it all on typewriter.
We had computers.
We grew up in the country. Well, I mean, I'm a little bit older than you, though, man.
Say what?
I'm a little bit older than you, so.
Say what? I couldn't hear you.
I'm a little bit older than you.
Man, that feels good.
Wait till you get older. You'll think the other way around about that shit.
I'll never be older than Corey, though.
No, I'm just saying, man. I wish I knew then what I know now. Would have saved a lot of pain and heartache.
Right. They make good country songs and say stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mazz, what screw kit should I order for the chassis?
The $10 one off Amazon. I have a bunch on the way, but about 3 weeks.
Everything's 3 weeks, right, Mazz?
Yeah.
Check back tomorrow before.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Between
Corey,
now and 3
so he
weeks.
can change his name to 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got that. I have some shocks coming that I'm testing out. Hopefully that'll work out pretty sweet.
There they are.
So,
Are those RCL drive oiled filled shocks any good?
Corey loves them.
No, they're cool. They just look taller. I got this new springs on the way. The guy said, but I'm gonna test out the other ones too. So.
What was that? Is that somebody's dog?
Fucking beagle, man.
Corey, who do I got to get in touch to get the shorter springs for mine, or the softer springs?
Say that again.
So who do I got to get in touch with to get the softer springs for mine?
Are you sponsored by them?
I am not.
Oh well, I think it's on the website now. Let me look.
They are.
I literally just ordered, and that's why I was like, "Damn!" I figured they would have came with the soft springs now.
Yeah, I got two sets coming.
Yeah, mine's on the way. Let me just see.
Shit, I've got so many different springs around now. I can pick and choose between the ones I've got.
I got a ton of springs. These are just a little fatter.
So these are a little bit larger though.
Yeah, these are like, I don't know, probably almost double the size of like the stock size. Almost double.
Those are the ones that came on that?
Yeah, like well, as far as like diameter, they're like almost double the size of like a stock.
Oh. So
These are the ones
more
for the
like an
FCX24.
more like an 18th spring.
Yeah, they look like a small 18 scale spring. Kind of looks like
I'll be right
like
back.
the ones that some people run on the. Okay, $5. That's not bad.
Nah, just hit them up, email them to their customer service, and give them your order number.
Like
They'll ship them out free of charge.
No shit. Good advice. Thank you, Mazz.
Yep. Hey, I'm here for you guys.
So their customer services seems like they do usually take care of people.
We love you too, Mazz.
They'll get on it.
Speak for yourself, Jim.
Come on, you guys don't love Mazz? Mazz is cool as hell.
Corey
I
don't
love
like
Mazz.
nothing.
I love everybody. I love everybody, man.
I like everybody until you piss me off, and then I don't like you no more.
Who you like?
I don't like nobody.
I give everybody the benefit of the doubt up until. There he is! What's up, Jared? Yeah!
Hey!
See, it's like Cheers.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys! I love the Goonies.
Me too. Dirk, what's your thoughts, man?
What the fuck with that body mount?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
And
Yeah, it made it sound like it was a big deal.
Did you even put your cage together yet?
No, I don't want this shit on my.
It's a screw smaller than when it goes in a damn eyeglasses to connect this here and here, and that's it.
I don't want no mine.
Yeah,
they make glue.
I put it on. I didn't get the gas tank on because you have to like glue it together and then
Was it a gas tank?
put it on the little gas tank. You gotta like glue it together and then put it
Does
on.
it
Glue it
click together?
Well, now, wait a minute. Come on. We are hobbyists, aren't we? I mean.
When I put it together, it just falls apart.
Oh.
They gave you a piece of double-sided tape because that's what you got to stick it down to the cage with.
Oh, wow.
I'm like,
It was definitely an afterthought.
We're going to do that different. We're going to wait and put this together when I can add some weight inside of it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to test it first because this body is so front heavy. It uphilled like a motherfucker. It did really good.
Yeah.
But going down because of all this weight and everything else is in the front, it
was ass over tea kettle.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take these. I don't like these. I'm gonna replace them eventually. But first, I'm gonna throw some solder in there just to give it some weight down low. See if that helps a little bit.
All right.
Just a few things that I'm gonna change, but I'm gonna run it stock first and do that. Tear this fucking cage off.
See, now this is what I want for somebody to actually critique it and have some, answers as to what they think to do about it.
I do like the 2-speed transmission. I'd like the shipping. Nice. Other companies need to take note of that. I'm not saying this is the perfect one. And by the way, the portals, all plastic gears in the portals. I haven't taken the diffs apart yet. The full diff, just the portals. There's bearings everywhere.
What was your
transmission? Is the transmission plastic geared?
No, the portals are all plastic gears.
I mean the transmission though. Could you tell?
I haven't taken the full diffs apart, and I haven't taken the transmission apart.
Okay. No.
I didn't want
I
to
was
go
just
that
wondering
deep
if you could
into
tell.
it.
Sure. I understand.
I'll go that deep once. I mean, I've only been off work for an hour or so.
No, right. I get you.
I'll get deeper into it after I run it stock and do a few things, and then I'm gonna tear it apart and do some shit. Because I've already been eyeballing my fire horse to see what I can take off of it to put on here. But a lot of this, I know everyone's saying that they took so much from the existing stuff. Now the only new one I have is the fire horse, which is Rock Hobby, which is in the same family.
Yep, because that's true.
The parts are different. I mean, even the diffs, the bells on them and everything are different. I hate the 3-link front and back, but
I don't like that.
there's a lot of potential to it that I think if it takes off and people start doing.
Well, Brian's got. Did you read that from Brian, real quick?
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. They got parts coming out for it.
Yeah,
I know they're going to do that, but
rolling out upgrades.
They may throw out some metal gears you can replace in here.
Yep,
they may
that's one
throw
of them.
out, other metal replacements, I think, but it's still going to be the same. They probably will still do the same link geometry because of the way that it's made, where it connects to the diff. So I'm not saying that even the links and stuff don't work bad.
It's a little soft.
The servo itself is actually stronger than I expected it to be.
That's what I've been doing. I hadn't used it, but that's what I heard.
And I like the functionality of that radio and everything, the electronics, the ESC receiver in there, because you can change the drag brake, 100% drag brake, or 75, 50, whatever.
Oh, wow.
And then when you switch it into high, I mean, it's a noticeable difference. I mean, Fox.
Yeah, it rolls. It's quick.
Does anybody know if the electronics are 3S capable, or is it strictly 2S?
I don't know that.
Got the book. I have not.
But you can wire the hell out of this thing, because that ESC receiver, it's got turn signals, it's got everything you can plug into.
Did you plug both headlights in, Dirk?
I didn't plug the other one in. What's that for?
You can get high and low. So you have a low beam and a high beam.
You can do it high and low just with that on.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah, I don't know then.
I wondered if that. I wanted to plug it in. I just was trying to figure out where yet. But I wonder if it's even brighter. I don't know, because there's 2 sets of lights run in there. But yeah.
Hell yeah! Thank you, Dirk. This is what I was looking for. Was
I dig that Ronald McDonald setup.
Wait till you see what I do.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Dirk's got something. He's got something good.
5 seconds, Dirk.
It's got to be the hamburger mobile when he's done with it.
Corey, did you ever see that picture I sent you on Instagram?
Yeah, that's bad, man. Is that the route?
You
Are
all
you talking about his new mask?
Is that the route?
No, you all were asking about the power line, the Proline the power wagon body on this. So I just threw my power wagon body on top of that and sent that picture.
Yes.
Oh.
Can you send us the pic? Can you show us the picture of the mask?
No.
Why?
We won't speak of that mask.
Why?
Because I like to have a friend.
Did you send it to Corey?
No.
You didn't?
I don't know about the mask.
Oh, shit, I thought it was sent to everybody.
It was a joke that I sent to Jay.
My bad. I didn't mean to put you on blast.
He made me send it to Mazz.
Who?
No, he told me I should send it to Mazz because he think it's funny. But I didn't want to show it to you because I didn't want to offend you. It was a joke.
Oh.
I'll send it to you, Corey. Don't worry about it.
No.
It's offensive, Corey. If I've ever seen offensive, it looked offensive to me. I was like, I need to drink up for this shit.
I knew it was a mistake coming on here. I knew it was a mistake.
I just thought about it, Dirk.
You know what? Take these stickers off of here in this ugly mud. Oh, I was wrong about that drop bed. That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Why?
It's going to be flat in there now because I can't get it as low as I want it.
Oh.
Probably, I don't know. I haven't fully given up, but
you can't come through the bed with the chassis rails and the shocks?
I could, but we'll see. I'm not done yet because I've still got some other things I got to do to it. But it's coming along. It's coming along.
Man, I'd be plunging some holes in that bed. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Hey, that mug's sick looking though for an ugly mug.
Oh,
I didn't say anything.
I didn't realize
it's coming along.
It look good.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Still working
Sorry,
on
I
it.
was looking away at something, and then I looked back, and I got to see that awesome truck. Thank you, Dirt.
So Corey,
Sir.
it's Fox.
You got Fox.
I'm all done, he said.
Yeah, that means take him off the spotlight. You don't like to be on there.
So I'm pretty sure this stock shock can be turned into an oil shock with an O-ring because there's like a little recess section. I'm sure it's not going to show very well because
Is the bottom sealed?
there's like a little recess here, and then there's a little cap that snaps over it. I bet if you can get a right size O-ring, you can make it seal. And the top's got a seal. There's an O-ring already on the top. So
Hey, I have a little itty bitty O-ring right here.
Yeah, you saw those O-rings in the package, man?
is there O-rings in the package?
Yeah, I got a bunch of O-rings in there.
That's
one
one of the upgrade.
Speaking of which, yeah, there's a ton of them. Speaking of which, in the package, Fox and Corey and me, since we ordered early and we were in the first 100, they said 4 of 13. I got 1.
Yeah, I got 1 too.
I look at mine and I don't understand what's the deal. Like, what do you
I'm still looking for the galloping, whatever the fuck it was, too.
I got gears. Apparently, they know that those are going to be the first thing to break.
Oh, you know what? This is like a collector's thing. We can put all our stuff together and build like a robot or something.
Yeah, well, we can have a spare parts build in no time.
Did you see what the package said? No, the package like wearable items. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
The way they made it sound, because they're supposed to roll out upgrades, I assumed it was going to be like, hey, you get oil shocks, or hey, you get the brass diff covers, or something like that. Not, hey, here's spare parts of stuff that's
Here's
already
a
in the
piece of
package.
plastic that's already on it.
Oh, really?
It kind of is an upgrade.
And wearable items, maybe this is what they were talking about, Corey. They think very little of you as a man.
I don't know what they're talking about. Like, what are y'all talking about?
What is that?
Some O-rings? A ton of O-rings?
Is that the wearable item if you're not very well endowed?
What is that?
Dirt, what's up with you and these masks and these
I'm a sick individual, but my mom raised me better than that, so I don't know where it came from.
Man. Can I at least tell him what material the mask was?
No.
Why? Can I let him guess?
You're gonna make Corey mad at me, and I don't want Corey mad at me. It was a joke.
He won't be
it's
mad.
two-tone, though.
It is two-tone. It's pretty sick.
Oh, now Jay talk.
Corey, guess what material it was? I'm not going to say yes or no.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
The kind of mask that he would have sent us for you to wear.
I don't want you to see it. The point is, here's the backstory. I was talking to Jay really late last night, and I said to him, I finally saw Corey. I don't know why he wears a mask. And then I made a joke and said, here's the mask he should wear. That's it.
Okay.
End of discussion, or I got to pack this up and ship it back.
Sorry, buddy.
Return policy.
I was just curious. I thought he was in on it.
Because I don't want to offend Corey. It was a joke.
No.
If you got to see the pictures I sent around about you.
I mean, I would hope you would send it to me.
I won't tell him, Dirt.
Hey, just whisper it. He can't hear right now.
No, really, there wasn't. I just had to mess around with it. He didn't say anything really.
And all I gotta say is I don't hear
wish
nothing.
this was like Discord and I could put a picture in the chat.
So let's see. Tonight I offended Corey.
I can do it. I'm a moderator.
You hadn't offended him yet.
The other night I offended some kid. The mini-line.
Hey, Jay told some kid he's gonna punch him in the face.
I think that might have been Mini-Line also.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit went left the other night.
I did not.
Jay, 100%.
He's like, I don't recall this.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't
That
me.
motherfucker cranked the wheel and hit the e-brake.
Wait a minute. Did you even
TJ, that was my alter
has
ego.
anybody
Old
even
Jay
seen
would say.
Jay? Has anybody even seen this?
Hey, let's go back to the comments. Kenny Bell saying something about it. Is anybody reading comments, or are they just talking between themselves?
I can't see the comments, or I would.
I can't either.
Don't chastise me, Kenny Bell.
Don't change the subject.
I'm stuck on a phone, and that's the best I can do. If I was, hey, if you see me on Jason's, I read the comments. Man, we're going too fast. I can't.
By the way,
FMS said on their site they were rolling out upgrades for this simultaneously. I hope it's not that bag of goodies they sent to you guys.
Yeah, the
Caution, my Rock Hobby servo is great, still original.
The one on the Fire Horse is really good too. So I figured this might be the same one.
Likely just 2S, Jim. The rest are. Thank you, Brian. See, this is what I'm after. I'm after for info. After info. Because I ordered one already. Okay, JTF got turned off of RC all-wheel drive after 3 CVDs snapped within minutes of installing. Thoroughly checked for binding, set of endpoints.
Hey, JTF, you're supposed to take the red O-ring off of the CVD and just run a little sleeve on there.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about, yeah.
The red and yellow is making us all hungry. What red and yellow?
Get you a Big Mac, Brian.
I wish I had.
Damn, Dirt got the yellow too.
I wish I had.
Oh, Dusty said you got the yellow too. It says on the box the light open and closed.
On and off.
Kenny Bell.
That's just hashtags.
Yeah. I haven't really jumped into RC all-wheel drive. Oh, there's some front inner dog bones. Yep. I've had a few things.
I like their portals. I just haven't run them a whole lot yet. And then if they break on the cheat code, I'll put it on.
Crones and Crawlers says, I'm waiting on Osborne to find a bigger drink container.
I know, right?
How about, is it bigger than that? Oh, wait, I better move it that way because I don't want to get Corey on.
Osborne has a keg that's got a handle connected to it.
I've got a bigger mug that I usually have.
This is a 52-ounce cup.
Like twice.
That's how you get your workout at the same time while you're drinking.
Yeah, I've got one that's like this tall. It's like, yeah, about that tall, about that big around.
We're not talking about your bong.
No. This is this is a mug I drink out of.
Check, please.
I drink a lot of water.
All right.
And tea.
What do you mean you're supposed to be talking about that, RC?
Hey, he didn't say anything illegal.
No, he said nothing illegal.
that water pipes are called bongs, and they are used for marijuana. So I mean, it's a
legal in my state.
thing. Well, in my state, marijuana is legal too, but
roll up, you know what I mean?
It's completely legal in my state, even recreationally.
JTF, I wasn't doing either of the such. I was watching this.
Sorry, I forgot to read.
She howls at the moon, and I had to make sure I don't need to go get that chopper out.
Future upgrade, aluminum oil conversion. Thank you.
I think everybody by now knows where I mean the chopper's at. If I don't have to leave my seat.
I'm happy it's a hard body too, that it wasn't just the
yes, I do.
You like a good hard body, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Illegal. Hey Jim, show these guys your Gladiator with the semi-truck bodies. Oh. Okay.
Hey, Jay can show you a damn serious deal that's not a semi-truck. Jay, pull that F-Series limo out for them.
This wasn't anything that built. I was just mocking some stuff up, showing it to some people earlier. Let me go grab it. I'll be right back.
Man talking about semis.
You better get a damn wide angle lens, Jay.
I was talking to him earlier about putting a Peterbilt 679 single cab on it.
So yeah. Hey, that F series body looks nasty on it.
It's in paint, so I'm not showing it right now.
Oh shit!
Check back tomorrow.
Is it in paint or primer?
Kind of both.
You don't want that thing slick as owl shit?
Huh?
You don't want to send that thing to me?
What?
That body?
No, it's a Ford.
Man, I don't give a shit. I'll lay some old damn old blue paint down on that mug. You know what color blue I'm talking about that came on all them trucks.
Well, this has got gladiator rears and deadbolt rears.
Oh yeah. We'll see the shoes on
it. Got them Power Hobby wheels.
The Pitbull tires.
Yep. Yeah.
That thing is long.
Oh, yeah.
25 plus years, Kochner says. Really? I didn't think it was legal in Texas.
He said it in his mind.
In his mind.
It is, as long as you don't get caught.
Oh, in his mind. I'm sorry, I didn't read that right. I thought it said mine. I was like, wait a minute, really? I didn't figure they were that easy going in Texas. If they're not.
Get me off the big screen. Go.
He told you to show it.
No, I ain't gonna show it today.
He showed it last night.
It's being
Dude,
painted.
it's only half
It's
painted.
not shoe. Go away.
My bad.
Hey Jay,
What?
are you doing another 3 a.m. live stream?
No. I had too many people show up the other night.
Little social anxiety.
A little bit.
Hey, that's cool, man. I understand. That's why I'm asking. I'm not making fun. I get it.
Yep.
And like I said before, I think we're all here for each other as far as a community in my mind.
You can say you just don't want me to come and I won't show up.
Oh, I'm glad you guys showed up because I would just probably ended it.
The show, right?
Nah, I was surprised I had that many people on there show up. It stayed steady for a while.
There's not
I had to go
much
to
to
work.
watch at 12 p.m.
All right.
Man,
So-
it was like 4 p.m.
Yeah, I heard.
Whoa. Uh-oh. There it is. Ah. I'm going to switch this setting. And, wrong way. Wrong. Not that setting.
Jim was flipping this off in reverse.
I didn't even realize that. No, this finger's just been broke too many times. Honestly, that's what it is. I'll show you when I come back the other way about the finger. Anyway, this is what William was talking about. Move this light so you see. Oh man, that's way too hard. There's that button.
Jim over
No.
with the race
All right.
semi.
I like that.
Okay, that's a Tinker Time cage. He doesn't produce that yet, but he sent it to me for a 6x6 build, and I've been messing around with different ideas for it. This is a Gladiator chassis, pretty much stock. Those are the Austar Super Swampers from Injora. And that is a truck body from AMT. Oops, sorry. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, it's this box. But anyway, do that.
Jim, you're gonna put a Terminator driving it, right?
You know, something. That's a great idea. Now that you mentioned it, I hadn't really given a driver any thought, but now I think the answer might have to be yes, doesn't it? I mean, that's not all set. It'll sit lower. You can see the cage is just sitting on top of the ESC. That is one thing about it that I had to swap the battery in the ESC. But
where's that body from?
That's it. I just picked it up at Hobby Lobby, man. And this isn't the week, but next week is there 40% off. It's every other week. I tell people every time I talk about it. Every other week. So next week and then every other week. 40% off on their model bodies, which puts them down around $18.
When do they do their paint sales?
You know, I don't know because I don't buy my paint there. I usually pick my paint up at hobby shops because I go for better paint.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Which that?
They sell that asbestos there too.
No. Createx.
That single cab Pete looked really good with that cage.
Oh well, I'll set that up and then show you again. But that's a whole nother box. So
doing that setup.
Take me off here and go about your business, and I'll come back.
Like Jay now.
Well, I mean, you don't want to look at me bent over in a box, man. I mean, kind of a waste of your time. They got better things to do than look at the back of my head.
Come on.
And if they don't, they're a weirdo.
So Fox, the side steps are part of the fender. Yeah.
Yeah, they just screw on, but they mount the clip system. Well, that's where the clip system is.
The grill part is separate.
There it is.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna go get.
Yeah, the grill's got one screw. You could even pull the windows out. The windows are screwed in too. If you wanted to cement the windows or whatever, or pull it all apart and paint it.
Oh wow! So
It's
it
actually
is a
pretty nice
hard
hard
body.
body.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
That's nice.
Yeah, the cycle around.
cut the windows.
Actually, yeah, maybe Dirk needs to get one of these and do a psycho build.
Yeah.
That we have the mass driver.
It's kind of cool on the door down here. It says Grand Rapids heater build. I pointed that out to Jason, and he lives in Grand Rapids. But yeah, let me get this cab out and I'll show you.
I think it should go on this truck.
This truck.
See now?
This is the only thing that really
Just gonna
sticks
sit here and
out
look
on
at
this
these
thing when you pull the fenders off. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Panda.
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 There it is.
Panda got it right. They put magnets on theirs and put lights through theirs.
What you got?
Beams are right, but I don't know.
Nice on the magnet mount there. That's your own creation?
Nah, it comes like that.
Oh,
Yeah, they run the lights and everything that the magnet mount Panda does on some of their new
oh,
ones.
okay. It's that truck. I didn't realize which truck it was. I see.
Like that's what they should have done with this one, this FMS.
The only thing I have to do is I had to cut the rear fenders off back here because from factory, if you like turn too tight or whatever, they would scrub and lock up your tires.
Oh wow!
They would still turn, but it would pull your fender under.
I didn't get it.
Minor design flaw.
I wanted one of those Panda 6x6s. I just never did get one.
You weren't supposed to turn that side.
They're so much fun, especially in the rocks. They just go up anything.
I know they had a few of them at my hobby shop like a couple weeks ago. What was this? Right.
Corey, you got another video coming up for your FCX24?
Man, I got several videos already. I just got to finish them.
Yeah, he lied to me last night not to go live so he could make a little stupid video.
Right.
He a liar, man. It ain't even about him doing the video. He just lied straight up to my face.
I did.
Man, I'm about to hit the bed. And I knew it was bull.
I did hit the bed, but I got back up.
When?
Last night. I didn't put that video on about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Man, you gonna start lying.
Get back
It was late.
online.
It don't take people a minute to edit a video.
Why do you
That's what
think
she said.
Oh, we can tell.
Why do you think we haven't seen Ken tonight? He's working on his video.
I talked to
Yeah.
him. I talked to him twice today.
Ken does some in-depth videos.
He does. He does.
I like it.
Who?
And
Ken,
The mini
the
RC,
shop.
the shop.
Oh,
The shop.
yes. I just wasn't sure who you meant. Oh, damn it. A piece of tape in there. There.
Boy, them wheels go together so damn easy. And I'll tell you what I like about these wheels. If you've ever had some wheels where you put the bolts in and they feel like they're wappy jawed the whole way in, like where they're like machined so loose, these mugs, when you thread it, you know you got it in right the first time. That's what she said.
See, you should have done all this on camera so we could watch you do it. To see how
I
easy
am on camera doing it.
Mazz, when I pick one up, will your scale hardware go in them too?
Yeah, well, that's the plan. You missed that part. They'll come with scale hardware. How about that?
But if you don't get it quick enough, it'll be 3,000 to 7,000 weeks before the skill hardware is built.
It'll be 3 weeks.
I thought it was 3 weeks. 3 weeks for everything.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. And when that 3 weeks up, it's the next 3 weeks.
Yep.
So are they only raw, or are
Yeah.
you raw? Okay.
Just raw.
What you just showed, that was black, wasn't it?
Nah, it's raw.
There is this guy that does powder coating.
Is that raw? Yeah, and I got it. I don't know if Dirk was in here, so I spoke to Scott from Hooker's Garage.
There we
And
go.
if you want, I'm gonna have his address posted in the product description. So if you decide to want to have your wheels powder coated a certain color, crazy color, black, whatever it may be, you can just put his address in, and it'll save you one shipping instead of me shipping to you and you shipping to him and then back.
So why is it out of all the colors, the crazy color that you brought up was black?
No, I'm saying crazy colors or black or whatever, you know.
Just messing with you.
Oh, I know you're messing with me. That's why I'm not paying you no mind.
Okay.
I just got done. You saw when I went. You saw when I went off camera and muted my mic. I just sent Corey that picture.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I want to be on my phone over here, Bobby.
That's why Corey's not talking to me.
Yeah, he's mad right now. He texted me back. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna kill him." I told him I wouldn't say nothing though, so don't tell him I told you that.
Hey, Corey, you want to pop that up real quick?
Pop, lock, and drop it.
Not that.
Yeah, there we go.
That's that Peterbilt cab from the record.
I never work on anything when I'm working on
Peterbilt.
Yeah, that's a Peterbilt 679.
I like that.
That's the
That
good year.
was I mean, that's got to be set down. I'm gonna have to rearrange things and bring it down. But I mean, that is, lines up pretty good. It can be badass.
Somebody's got a serious cage on the back.
Yeah, it's a 6x6 cage from Tinker Time, but as far as I know, he's only made a couple of these, and he wasn't selling them or offering them at this point. It's just kind of exercise at that point. But if you want to look better.
But if only there were more shock mounting positions.
Yeah, I mean,
Gosh, that shit looks like a switchboard from back in y'all's time.
I actually remember having to talk to operators and shit making calls. Yeah, it's got the slot for your rail. This is set up to be worked into a 6x6. He didn't have it exactly planned out. He gave it to me and said, here, see what you can do. So I'm just looking at it like this, but this is definitely going to end up a 6x6 in the end.
Should jump back to the chat and see what Grizzlyworks just said.
Oh, yeah. We've been kind of preoccupied. I'm sorry.
My bad.
Makes me love Grizzlyworks even more.
Dirk, out.
I'll put it out there.
Corey, YouTube. Yeah. Painting. I have 5 clear bodies here. Hell yeah, Brian. I'd love to see what you're going to do now.
Get my new system out. Be cautious.
No redundant left installed. One of my CUDs. I
talked to Mini Line last night, and I got him to print up. Pretty sure I got him to print up some front bumpers for when you long travel, like a deadbolt in the front, so you can run a bumper now.
All you need is the mofo and a servo mount.
Just stuff it back.
Yeah, you just move it to the back slot.
Yeah, there's like four different mounting holes.
It'll tuck it in behind the bumper. With ease, actually. I had one of the metal bumpers that puts it real far back, and he was able to get behind it with the.
So I'm gonna get out of here and get to bed.
All right, Osborne. Appreciate it, man. I'm about to
Y'all have a good night, bro.
And that course is looking good, Osborne. Have a good night.
You have a good
Thank
one,
you,
man.
sir.
Peace.
Later, Osborne.
Sleep well, my friend.
All right, Osborne.
There's a racing semi bill.
What was that?
The desert racing semi bill.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities with these things. I like messing around with different things, coming up with all kinds of ideas. That's why I grabbed these up when I seen them. And I mean, hell, okay, it's, I don't know, $32, $33 or $34 for the model, but then it's 40% off. So, you're down around 20 anyway on these. And your regular models are like $30, 29 something. So as low as like 26 something. So it's between $16 and $18 for those.
Not bad at all.
No, I mean, you can make whatever you want out of your car or your truck. Then, have anything you want. If you can find it. But these are some ideas I thought I'd throw out there to y'all.
I don't need more bodies. It means more builds that I got to buy rigs for.
Think about it.
Isn't that a good problem?
No, it's actually not.
Sometimes.
I already got 10. Another one I'm going to buy soon.
Well, the thing about it is, we don't have to do every build we see. We don't have to do everything we hear about. Maybe it sparks an idea in a different direction for you on something you're doing anyway, or something you do down the road. We cannot keep up with everything. We can't have every tire, every chassis. I'm trying.
Don't you have every tire? Don't you have every tire?
I said I'm trying. I don't have every tire, but I got a lot of them. But I mean, we can't keep up with everything that comes out. We can't buy everything. But different ideas for different people. I know there's a guy out there right now that's looking at those going, man, that's me.
See you, Grizzlywork.
I'm just here to give people ideas, man. I like to look at all the different possibilities. I don't know that I'll get to all of these in my lifetime, but because there's other things going to show up, I got to do one like Jay there, man. I mean, what he just did there, I got to build one.
Is he still on there? I hadn't heard him. Yeah, there you go.
He don't talk to us.
No.
He was trying to flick your logo away earlier.
Unless I mess with him a bit, then he talks to us.
Hey, Jay.
You still there, Jay?
Sleep.
I might be sleeping.
He done fell asleep on us.
Oh, he's there. He just gave us a hand signal. I'm not sure what it was.
He gave us a handy.
Hey, well, it was a reverse peace symbol. So, you know, in different languages, those mean different things. I think
you
that's
know what it
Italian, isn't it? When you go a reverse peace symbol.
There you go, Jim. Here's one for you then.
All right.
You know
I love it, man. Thank you.
That's your language, right?
That is my language. Peace.
All right, guys. I'm gonna shut this thing down.
Already?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours and 30 minutes.
And
I do have to start early in the morning. Oh, hold on. Yes, I do have to get started early in the morning. Oh, why you moving, man?
I didn't realize my camera was still reversed up till now.
Okay. All right, fellas. I'm gonna shut it down and see what.
You have a good one, man, everybody. You have a good night. Sleep well. Have a good day tomorrow.
I appreciate all you guys for joining. See y'all
Peace.
next time.
Bye.